Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Be Decided. I have to add a little note before you get started. For maybe like the first couple minutes, you're going to hear my baby going nuclear in the background. I tried with all the AI noise removal scrubbing to get rid of it, but just like my child's crying, it's persistent and it always wins out in the end. I apologize. You're going to hear a baby in the background, but if you stick with it, um, it's smooth sailing for the rest of the episode. Anyways, hope you enjoy To Be Decided and have a great day.
So don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided.
Hello, and welcome to another spooky episode of To Be Decided. I'm your host, Mike, and I work for Haagen-Dazs.
That's so weird. I work for Haagen-Dazs too.
Oh, Adam, do you work for Haagen-Dazs?
No, but I do engage in hostile CEO takeovers.
Well, the only thing left is Vincent. Are you a neck man?
Dude, you stole my bit.
I'm sorry.
Like, I genuinely was gonna say, "Hey, I'm thinking I'm a neck man."
That's really
Back in
funny.
the top.
Great minds think alike.
I need to trust that you're going to
Exactly.
go there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what?
That's
Let's
where I'm gonna go.
Let's just get into our coffins and try again in 500 years.
Yeah, nice long nap.
Sounds good to
All right.
Yep.
So I'm going to get the ball rolling. Ivy, tell us about this movie.
Well, before we get into the movie, I have a fun spooky movie trivia question for you guys because this has been on my mind for years and I need to share it with someone. I'm going to describe a scary movie scene and I need you to tell me if you know what movie it's from. So just real quick, just picture a family sitting around a dinner table and a child is afraid of like the boogeyman. And so his father is berating him and saying he needs to grow up. And outside the kitchen window, there's a POV shot of someone or something coming towards the window. And the father gets up to scrape some dishes off into the garbage disposal. And then a knife falls into the garbage disposal, blade side up. And it's writhing around. And then the monster busts through the window and grabs his head and pushes his face towards the jumping blade. What movie do you think this absolutely terrifying and intense scene is from?
That's not a movie. That's what happened to me at a family dinner in 1993. No,
Common
not
occurrence.
really.
The Hills Have Eyes 4,
4. Gotcha.
2.
2?
How many are there?
Okay.
I did not realize that there were that many Hills Have Eyes movies.
There's 2 at least. There's gotta
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, this scene is from the 1997 Disney Channel original Under Wraps.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Yes. No. It is how it is the cold open for the movie.
A decom. This is how a decom
Yes.
opened up.
Because it is not part of the story of the movie, but it's the characters in the movie, watching a movie in the theater, but we don't know that at first. So when you first pull it up, you're like, did I click on the wrong thing? Because what, gore fest am I about to watch?
Kind of like the Panda movie we watched last time.
Yeah. Misdirection.
That was gory.
I'm calling BS, man. You're right under firing me.
It's on YouTube.
I'll look into it.
It has to be true then.
Yeah. Everything on YouTube is real. It's all verified. Anyway, that's been in my head like forever since I saw it. So I thought I would share that with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well,
Okay, moving on to the actual.
we're going to talk about the movie now.
Yes, the
Awesome.
episode is finally starting. So
Nice
this movie,
icebreaker.
it was my turn to pick for the spooky movie. Halloween is in 3 days. So I chose, I didn't know what to choose at first because I was like, do I go with something, that I know is really out there and silly, or do I, go with something that might actually be decent? And as I'm scrolling through Tubi, I see a vampire movie from 1993 called Love Bites, in which new wave, new romantic sensation Adam Ant plays a vampire. And that was all I needed to see, quite honestly. When I was a teenager, I was really into 80s music and Adam Ant. And he's had a few roles, actually, in different spooky movies and shows. He was in a movie called Spellcaster, which is really fun, and he was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. And I was just really into his music because he had a band called Adam and the Ants, and they had songs like Stand and Deliver and Prince Charming. And then the band broke off, and they formed a different group called Bow Wow Wow. And he went on his own, and he still had some hits with songs like Strip. And I really think he's a great musician, and he was really talented. And Michael Jackson's jacket that he would wear in the 80s, like the sparkly black and gold, that was the same jacket that Adam Ant wore. And when Michael Jackson saw it, he asked him where he got it so he could buy the same one.
Whoa.
So there's a lot of lore there.
For real? Wow.
Yes.
So Adam Ant influenced
Yes.
the fashion style of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
My mind is
Apparently,
blown.
he called him at 4 a.m. He called Adam Ant, and he kept hanging up because he thought it was a joke, but he was actually trying to call him to talk about music and fashion. So
Yeah, I don't usually make it a habit to entertain people who say they're Michael Jackson when I pick up the phone.
Wait, which Michael Jackson is this? The one down at the DMV, or the pop star singing sensation that has been deceased for over 10 years now?
Yeah, it's a common error we all have in our lives. So this movie, as I said, is from 1993, and it was directed by Malcolm Marmosteen. I hope I said that right. And it also stars Kimberly Foster and Michelle Forbes and Roger Rose. And it is something, but I guess I'll just go ahead and get into the plot. So our main character.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So our main character is a woman named Kendall, and she's dating a guy named Dwight. And I really don't know why they're dating because she cannot stand him. She is actively repulsed by him, but he's always up her butt about getting married. And she is distracted by something and accidentally says yes to his proposal. And meanwhile, during a thunderstorm, there is a crypt beneath her house where the vampire Zachary, played by Adam Ant, rises from a long slumber. And his first goal, of course, is to suck her blood while she is sleeping in bed, and she awakens and thinks he is a pervert and calls him a sex offender and beats the crap out of him with karate. And he tries to reason with her, and this whole movie is the running gag of it is people just having conversations where no one is elaborating on anything they should be. So the misunderstandings just grow and grow because no one has a normal conversation.
Yeah, like Zachary's crypt, all of the leads are buried.
Yeah. Yeah. No one is very concise in this movie. But really just her, I guess, but most characters also have that problem.
Yeah.
But she allows him to sleep in her bed. I guess at this point, she thinks he might actually be a vampire. And while he is in her bed, under covers completely, Dwight comes over and just assumes that the large, unmoving, unspeaking thing in the bed is her. So he gets on top of her and kisses, and he realizes that it's, Adam Ant. So he runs down the stairs and thinks that she's having an affair while they're engaged. So he's out of her hair for a while. And then she talks to Zachary and finds out that he was bitten in the 16 or 1700s by a female vampire named Nerissa, and they were in love for 100 years, and then she left him all alone, and he feels very betrayed by that because she took his youth and his life and just left him alone. And then it turns into a even sillier rom-com where it's just him learning about all the things in modern day and having silly reactions to things and trying to explain to people why he is the way he is. And then there's a lot of insane new vampire lore drops in this that I've never seen anywhere else in any other vampire media. The first of which is that getting bitten once doesn't turn you into a vampire. You only turn if someone feeds off of you consistently. So
Yeah.
like getting bit once doesn't do anything to you.
No,
And the
honestly,
other
that
lore,
tracks.
yeah, that one is like, like more understandable. But the one I thought was really funny, which is a huge plot point, is that you can just stop being a vampire.
Yeah.
He just has to stop drinking blood and wean himself back onto regular food and get to where that tastes good to him and be out in the sun more, and he can just like gradually become human again. And I thought that was just a crazy way to like hand wave that away. So like a year passes and he's been working really hard to become a human, and he ends up actually working at Dwight's insurance company, and he actually starts to do better than Dwight at his job, and he gets promoted and takes Dwight's position. And at this point, Dwight really hates him and hires a private investigator to figure out why he can find no information on Zachary. And meanwhile, Nerissa also pops up again looking for him, and she wants to come back to him, and he tells her no because I'm humanized and happy. And then we come to the last act, which is where this movie completely went off the rails with like what it was doing, because this is not like Alone in the Dark where I couldn't pay attention and I zoned out. I promise I paid attention to this movie. For some reason, Kendall becomes really, really irritated with him.
Yeah.
And she's like, get out of my house. I don't even like you. And I don't know what he did to like deserve that. But at the same, yes.
Well, I think it was because he missed their like anniversary dinner.
Oh.
Because he was too busy taking over.
He was working at the insurance company.
Yeah, that she
He
wanted
was
him
busy
to work at.
businessing.
Yeah, he'd become corporate.
Yeah.
You went corpo.
And at the same time,
first
Dwight
corporate
has met
novel.
up with Nerissa, and they've decided that they have to take him down and take away all of his effort and happiness by turning him back into a vampire by rebiting him. And they do. And in that moment, they also find out that Kendall is pregnant with his child, and she still tells him to get out. And he promises he will do anything to stay with her. And she says that she wants him to be a vampire again. So after the entire year of working hard and trying to eat food and getting to the point where, blood makes him throw up, she wants him to just go back to the way he was. And he says to her, you want to, take my life away from me like, Nerissa did. And she's like, no, just put it on hold, which is a crazy statement to someone who just told you about how like they lost their whole miserable existence. But that's how it ends. Nerissa rebites him and promises he will turn into a vampire again within like a week. And Kendall makes him promise to turn her into a vampire when their child is old enough to understand. And that's the end of the movie.
Okay, but enough about Twilight. Tell us about Love Bites.
No, it's funny because I'm pretty sure in Twilight there's literally a scene where she like Googles vampires to see like how Edward stacks up, and she does the same thing in this movie. She just like looks up vampires on her, massive 90s computer to see like if he's telling the truth.
She was looking up on Wikipedia beta.
Yeah.
Alpha version.
But yeah, I'm really curious to see what you guys thought about it.
Well, I was actually pleasantly surprised by your pick because
really,
this is one of those movies that I remember seeing back in the day. Not too far back. I'm not that old. But it was on Sci-Fi sometime, back when, and I thought it was fairly entertaining. My memory of watching Love Bites and my experience rewatching it was something, because I do not remember the movie being this I want to say cringy at times. Maybe that's
extremely slapstick.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. I guess it is pretty slapstick. I mean, there's another character that I actually really, really enjoyed seeing. We'll get to her later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a little confused as to, what, this movie actually was and how I remembered it.
Right.
I'm noticing, Ivy, that you are drawn to movies with like retorting and like quipping characters, as we saw from the Love on a Leash.
Oh
the
my
dog.
gosh, you're right.
He always had a quip, and now we have Kendall. She has Zachary. They always have a quip. There's always like
Yeah. There's a
a
lot of
joke.
banter.
90% of this movie is double entendres.
Oh, forget double entendre. It's triple, quadruple, sextuple, dectuple. I don't know the prefix for 20, but it's that.
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of thing where there's a lot of lines you're like, the writers were just like giggling writing this,
Oh, for sure.
And a lot of this comedy is because people don't use proper nouns when describing things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They say like very vague stuff like, he went all over me. Oh. And it means something totally different.
Yeah, I think that it suffers from the fact that it just wasn't campy enough. Like the lines they weren't camp. Like it was trying to be
Right.
camp, but it wasn't.
It was
Like it
like
needed.
some people were committed to being really goofy and then other people weren't, and
Yeah.
that made it a little off.
Did anyone else get like time after time feeling from this movie? There's a man out of time and he's confused about what cars do and what lights do.
Yeah.
I have to say Adamat does it better. Like he's a lot more enjoyable
Yeah.
than time after
One of the
time.
things I thought was really funny was that, he mentions that he got turned in like the 1700s, but then he like went into his 100-year slumber, like, in the 1800s. And she finds coins from the 1800s in his pocket. And when he asks what year it is, and she's like 93, and he goes, 17 or 18? Why would it be 17?
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
In case
Like,
time machines were invented.
Like,
Yeah.
is he a vampire or is he a time traveler? Well, I mean, I guess he technically is a time traveler. I mean, we're all technically time travelers,
Yeah.
but we travel in one direction.
You can only go forward. Yeah.
Yes. We're prisoners of the three dimensions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we explain yet what the thunder and lightning meant and how it brought back two people from their vampire sleep? Or is it just like a freak lightning accident?
Yeah, I was very confused.
I didn't get
I think
that.
it just like knocked something over, which I guess just like shook his, coffin and woke him up.
Yeah.
Which I still didn't understand because as that was happening, she was looking out the window and she was like,
Yeah.
oh, it just struck down on like the other street. But the crypt is
Yeah.
underneath her house.
Right. So why?
Yeah.
I thought the crypt was like in a park outside the window. Like,
That's what I thought until they opened
that's
up
very
the
easy.
fireplace.
Yeah, you're telling me she's never touched that fireplace the entire time she lived there?
No one has touched that brick.
Considering that there was a classic 90s cleaning montage, you would have thought that she would have, been obsessive about cleaning that fireplace.
Yeah, her performance really reminded me of like, I don't know if I was watching her or Lisa Kudrow, because that's really what vibes it gave, I thought.
Ooh, please.
my mind did kind of go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
To Lisa
Thankfully it
Kudrow.
wasn't, because then there would have been another level of cringe.
Nerissa, another fun fact about fireplaces. She's about to Nerissa, the evil vampire or the misunderstood vampire.
Yeah.
The political vampire.
She was about to go into the fireplace, and then tech overworking guy says, where are you going? And she says, the bathroom. And then she said, women used to pee out fires back in the day. Is that true? I'm too scared to Google it. I don't even know how you
But
Google
you don't want women peeing on fires in your Google history?
Incognito mode is a thing. I'm just saying.
Is that like a well-known trope, like in the 1800s?
I feel like that would be kind of dangerous. Just stand over a blazing fire.
Yeah, I feel like it would be more of, the male vocation.
Yeah.
In order to.
Well, as someone that is neither from the 1800s or a lady, I don't feel like I'm qualified to make a comment on the current state.
Well, Dwight Putnam, he should have called her out on that. He should have said, no, that doesn't make sense. What's your real game? And that should have been it for her.
Well, see, the thing, Mike, you have to understand about Dwight is that he's an idiot. He is a complete, yuppie moron. So...
And he was trying to get lucky.
Hey.
Yeah.
in his house that he still shared ownership with his supposed fiance.
Yeah, he gave up on that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
just kind of
oh,
walked out of the house.
if you've told me no 11 times, no, I'm sorry. I give up. 11 times is my limit.
Oh, he got the whole idea to marry her. Like he was just throwing out commitment ideas, and she just kind of said, like, not even with eye contact, yes, just like
Yeah.
under her breath, and he jumped like right into it. I mean, there's definitely a problem with their communication in the relationship.
I think most characters in this movie are bad at communication.
Except for
Which
the police.
brings us, yes, to I know
police.
your favorite character.
My police, which is probably played by Melissa McCartney and some ex-SNL star.
Oh yeah, that's your same feeling. Sergeant Farfalloni.
I love the idea of an all-women-led police station. And all they want is rumors and gossip. Like they're not even prepared to go visit or save anyone. And
It is
I
a
would have
very
been
90s SNL skit idea.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, every
would've
time
been
someone calls the
content.
police in this movie, it's these two women who just, don't take them seriously. Which again, because no one is describing things properly, so they just make crafts and hang up.
I started seeing the characters and the actors who play them as like substitutes for the actors that the director really wanted in the movie. Like Kendall, is more like Lisa Kudrow. Well, Lisa Kudrow wouldn't return any calls.
Yeah.
Dwight Putnam, maybe like Phil Hartman. I got that kind of vibe. Like, Phil Hartman wouldn't return any calls.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh, you're right.
with Sergeant Farfalloni, I feel like, can you do a Tracy Ullman? She hasn't been returning our calls.
That is so good. My brain kept saying, that's Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. Like every time I think back to the movie, I keep thinking of those two. I keep Mandela affecting it. Like a week from now, you're gonna be like, "Oh, was that the movie with Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts? Oh, they were so silly."
You got too much Notting Hill on the brain, man.
Yes.
Yeah. One of my favorite lines in this movie was from the private investigator that Dwight hires to track down Zachary. And he says, "Oh, I'm going to nail him. I'm going to nail him. I'm going to nail him with a nail." That's the exact line.
I'm gonna nail him with a nail. Okay.
He's the one who's using the good nouns.
Yeah.
He was being clear and concise.
He can communicate, yes.
So, have we talked about how basically asking him to go back to his vampire side is saying, I want you to be a predatory woman hunter
Yes.
and a sweet guy who can provide for my family.
Yes, after all of his hard work to earn back his humanity. And she's just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hooray for not actually growing as people.
OJ, I liked it better when you killed people.
Whoa, hey, yo, whoa.
I use the 90s reference. You can't say too soon.
Hey, it's the same year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, very
I think
soft.
so. I like how I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
How, like everyone's reaction to touching Zachary's hands or like his neck or anything, any part of his skin, he always gives the same, excuse. Like the one lady said, "Oh, you must work at Haagen-Dazs or something," and then he just runs with it.
Yes.
It's like, "Oh, geez, your hands are cold. I work for Haagen-Dazs."
Yes. I also love how he needs like reinforcement from her whenever they ask him a question. Do you have contacts? Do I?
Do I?
No, I don't. That's totally me. When I'm
A
at
dude could not improvise to save his life.
Yeah.
But I mean, being an immortal vampire, why would he need to?
Yeah. Oh, the mechanics of turning someone into a vampire are actually they involve a lot of like return visits.
Yeah, you can't just bite someone once.
It was not an issue. It wasn't a conflict. You have to like, show up on a weekly basis, sign a few forms.
Yeah, they play around with the vampire lore here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when when he does do it, like totally just cons a woman into biting her neck. Kendall's response is like, "Oh, don't look." Oh, like he's peeing in public or something, not like destroying someone's life.
Yeah, it's a slight annoyance.
The jog dancing.
Mhm.
Yes. You tell me
Yeah.
that's not camp. Jog dancing is the campiest camp ever, Adam.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite bits is that they go up to a car, which I've never heard of any car, even in the 90s, that did this. But they get like too close to it, and the car starts like robotic talking, like Kit from Knight Rider. And it's like, you are standing too close to the vehicle. And when he goes home, he just walks up to every object and just says that. But like with that object, you are standing too close to the dishwasher. And it goes on for like 3 times. And then he just like, mood changes. He's like, I want to be human. There's a lot
That's
of
what's
stuff in this that's funny, but I don't think they meant it to be funny. It's just funny in like a, weird, like Gen Z humor way.
Right. And I found that kind of charming. I wish Time After Time
Yeah.
had that kind of cheesy jokiness. Like when he tells her, "Oh yeah, I can turn into a bat," and then he does like this hilarious, like Jim Carrey-esque dance.
He really turned into a bat. Didn't you guys see?
There's this one scene where she's trying to, put him back on human food. So she's basically like force feeding him spaghetti. And it's such a weird, awkward scene because he's like running away from her and she's like shoving the fork in his mouth. And you can just see them like trying not to laugh too much because you can tell they're like almost breaking character because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, it kind of borders on actors breaking character and a new couple just being cute.
Yeah. It's like they were
Mhm.
having fun.
Mm-hmm. And she did give him something red, so she did kind
Yeah.
of meet him halfway there, which is nice.
Twilight really left out the, what do vampires do with spaghetti scene, which I know is on everyone's mind when they think about a vampire epic.
Part of at least a scene where they invite Bella over and they're all making spaghetti for her to eat because they think she's Italian.
Okay, now I'm convinced that Twilight is like the serious version of Love Bites. You can follow it. You can follow it beat for beat.
Yeah.
The only thing they really changed is like Love Bites has mature adults that make semi-smart decisions, and like Twilight is full of dumb teens.
Who think they're adults just because
Yeah.
they've lived for over a century.
And they call themselves vegetarians because they only drink the blood of deer,
Mm.
which was also another double entendre joke that I thought was hilarious. It was like talking about, why are you with so much women? It's like, well, I wish it could be animals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh
Heyo.
my gosh, that's a Mel Brooks if I'd have ever heard one.
Dracula, dead and loving it.
Yeah, this really did feel like a police squad sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knew that the way to end a vampire was with a stake, either wooden or 12-ounce porterhouse.
Yeah, fry up a steak.
Yeah.
I wasn't lost on the symbolism. It's better to be a predator towards women who is undead than it is to be a businessman who works too long and loves money.
Well, I felt like it could have been going for like a, addiction allegory. He's drank blood for so long and he has to like, he like relapses going off of it. But then, at the end, it's like, oh, just go back to the blood.
Yeah.
Don't show this movie to addicts.
Yeah, he should have became a lawyer if they ever remake this movie.
Yeah.
I'm out for blood.
Well, these are all the same thing we're talking about. Corporate, go-getter, attorney, vampire,
Spectrum worker.
Mm-hmm. Now, what I didn't understand about their arrangement is that Zachary needs to be a vampire again because the baby is gonna need to have its night feedings. Okay, so if Zachary's doing that, when is he supposed to go and hunt and feed for himself?
Yeah.
Like if he's being on call for his child, then it's just it unless he could turn into a bat and, zoom around the city quickly, bite, get his fill, come back, take care of the little one. It just, I don't know.
It's very convenient. She has a
Yeah.
different sleep schedule as well with her work. So she
Mhm.
would sleep at night and go to work during the day, and he would be awake at night. You would never see each other.
Yeah, they'd be like ships passing in the night.
Yeah.
I think it was like during the day while she's at work, he'll feed the child because it's gonna be a vampire. That's how I read it. Does that make sense? So like instead of night feedings at night, it'll be during the morning.
Mm.
Oh. All right. Everyone needs to
But
come
I
up
don't
with
think
their
that
explanation how the baby's going to get fed.
But I don't think the baby is a vampire because he was already humanized when she got pregnant, right? Because she says that he has to wait to turn her until the child understands, like, what a vampire is.
Look, I think we're I think we're overthinking. I don't
Too
think
much
the
thought
movie's
into
that.
I don't know. There's Discord groups about this issue.
You won't suspend our disbelief.
There's fan clubs for this movie, I swear.
Yes. Yeah.
There's there had to have been like an idea for a sequel to this.
Right.
With
Mhm.
the child growing up like as like a preteen or moody teenager, maybe with like quasi vampire tendencies, and trying to figure out, oh, my parents are so weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
My mom's
if
in love with a vampire.
if you talk about Notting Hill with Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts, it could be the spiritual successor.
Are
You
you
really want
okay?
to connect this. Are you in a Notting Hill psychosis?
No, I looked up one Hugh Grant movie.
That'll do it.
We're throwing you some rope, Mike. We're getting you out of the rabbit hole.
Did this movie not? This movie didn't feel like it had a conflict, like a sense of urgency.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like some like how some Shakespeare plays end, where everyone just kind of like says, "Well, I guess because A happened, I guess I'll do B."
Yeah.
Close curtain.
Yeah, I was hoping it would kind of at some points lean more into the horror because I thought it would end, Fright Night style where they have to kill Nerissa or whatever.
Mhm.
But it just kind of ends like,
Mhm.
oh, you're gonna be our kid's goddaughter.
Yeah, a comedy of errors.
Indeed.
Not too far away is the Beetlejuice movie, which has Beetlejuice, a long dead lover coming back to life who's a
Yeah.
bad guy, and then her falling in love with kind of like the jerk instead of falling in love with Beetlejuice. Like it's almost the same template as this Love Bites.
Which asks the question, which is better, Love Bites or Beetlejuice?
Mm.
There is a right answer.
I laughed at this movie. I don't remember laughing at Beetlejuice. And I love Michael Keaton.
Unnecessary sequel versus original 90s movie.
Mm,
Yeah.
Give me the 90s movie every time.
yeah. I would have been content if every scene Kendall calls up the police and the police just get hot gossip from all her misunderstood words.
The entire story is told through the information they get through phone calls.
It's like, oh, he works for Haagen-Dazs. Oh, does he? In fact,
In the morning, he's really stiff. Well, all men are like that, honey.
oh
Real
my
dialogue
gosh.
from this movie, by the way.
Yep. This movie had more double entendres than the movie Double Entendres.
This movie needed more Sergeant Farfalloni.
Yeah.
I was thinking spin-off about like a police academy that doesn't
Yes.
do anything but just like gets really
A
into the
spin-off
gossip behind
sitcom.
crime. Oh, a double murder, you say? Was he hot? I mean, that really plays against the trope. I was, seeing two like kind of middle-age-ish women like talk about the gossip as someone's trying to do an emergency 911 call is something I'd only dream of writing.
Yeah, kind of wild. Oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
only VHS of this movie I can find online is $250.
My gosh,
Dang.
it's the Golden Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Hmm.
Okay, now look up Laserdisc.
Oh wait, you're right.
I'm so curious. I've always wanted a collection of Laserdiscs. I don't want to actually play them because there's so many better ways to play that movie. I just want to own the physical piece of it.
I was gonna say you want a laserdisc player so you can watch movies in 720p or composite video or no component video and
Yeah, and
you
have to
know
flip the disc over to
Oh my
watch the
gosh, there's
other
a
half of.
website called Laserdisc Database.
Oh my gosh.
and if you walk by the unit it skips like the freaking digital record player it is.
Oh my gosh. I miss laser discs. They're the vinyl of movies.
Oh, you can't find it
Mm,
anywhere. Elusive movie. Wow.
hmm.
Well, folks, if you're the 300th viewer or listener, Ivy will give you a laser disc of Love Bites.
Oh, we gotta delete this.
This sweepstakes, which we've always been good on, is happening right now as you
I
hear
gotta
it.
get us canceled.
Yeah, leave it in. Don't edit it out. Leave it in.
Oh, I found no, sorry, I keep getting Love at First Bite laser disc.
Right?
Well, anyways, Adam,
Yes.
any thoughts? Or are we ready to go to the next phase of our review?
Man, no, I mean, this movie feels like, and maybe you guys can agree or disagree with me here, but it felt like this movie was written in a very, like, made-for-TV style, but not
Yes.
on a very made-for-TV budget, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Like the
exactly how I would
budget did
describe
not
it.
like the budget did not match the final product.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like they had plans to be, the ABC Sunday night movie, but all they could get was,
Mhm. Yeah.
one VHS.
I swear,
Yeah.
like half the writers just finished watching Young Frankenstein, and they said, you know what? I want this movie to feel just like that, but with like a '90s appeal to it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's
according to
very
the
90s.
Hmm.
according to the opening credits, this screenplay was actually adapted from I guess a stage play of
Oh.
that
Oh, I
was
didn't even
originally
notice.
written by the
You know,
director. Yeah,
as
just
you
one of those
say
little
that,
tism brain things that kind of stuck out at me.
that's crazy because
Interesting.
it feels like a play with the whole quipping back and forth.
Yeah. It's like there's an audience they're wanting to play off of.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think the most '90s phrase in this movie is, here's my card, my 1-800 number. From sundown to sunup. Call me on the pager
Ring my beeper.
or ring my
Yeah.
beeper. Yes. A vampire evil woman said that, who turns out not to be evil, but
Well, lobbyist, the same difference.
Yeah. Corrupt.
Yeah,
A parasite either way.
yes.
indeed.
Also,
oh yeah, go ahead.
go ahead. I
Oh, I was gonna
encourage
say-
people to
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I encourage people to look at the Wikipedia page for this and go through the plot summary on there because it is not written like movie summaries are usually written on Wikipedia. It's like someone really likes this movie and they just went in and like described everything.
Was it you? Did you write it?
Maybe.
And don't go to the Def Leppard song "Love Bites," which is also a Wikipedia article.
Mhm.
You'll be very confused.
Yeah, there's a whole tree of disambiguation you've got to navigate to get there.
Yeah.
There's like 5 other
ahead,
Love
Adam.
Bites movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very popular.
Hmm.
Very popular. Also, I love how like sexy and gothic the cover of this movie is, but the movie isn't very sexy and gothic.
Yes.
Yeah. The
No,
only
it really
gothic
isn't.
thing is just like, the crypt. That's the only like really gothic visual is just the crypt where he sleeps because the other like percentage of the time he's in like a jogging outfit and a backwards baseball cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I mean, pretty much everything got a 90s makeover.
Yeah. And like I don't even know the woman that's on the cover doesn't even look like the blonde main lady in the movie. Like she doesn't
Oh,
have
hang
hair that
on.
long.
Was that
She doesn't
Kendall
have
or
hair.
Nerissa? I thought that was
Oh, you're
Nerissa.
right. I don't think this person is in the movie at all.
No, I don't think they're in the movie.
No.
She's on the set of
Huh.
Ghost.
She's also completely nude, which never happens in the movie either.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know
like
who
they
that
just
is.
it's like they had the picture of Adam and then they put her on there and then they cropped out the picture of the crypt to cover
Yeah.
her lady parts and that's the poster.
And that's the poster.
When did Interview with a Vampire come out? Was this movie and was the DVD cover influenced by that at all?
Oh, that's a good question.
Interview with the Vampire, I think, is a couple years later.
Oh, one
Okay.
year later.
Oh.
Yeah, 94.
But the poster that we see could have been mocked up
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah. My final thought on the movie is my favorite running visual gag was them just wearing that neck brace.
Yes.
Yeah. First
Eh.
Kendall in the beginning.
And then they when they get to that party, she's like, their friend's like, "What'd you do? Fall out of bed?" Like what?
There's a line in one of me and my friend's favorite Disney movies, Chicken Little, where after the piece of the sky falls in his room, there's a big commotion and the dad runs up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I fell out of bed." And that's what I thought of.
I remember that. How'd you get over there? Where?
What were
How'd you go over there? How'd you get over there? What are we talking about?
we talking about? Yeah.
Classic.
All right. So let's land this plane.
Mm.
Adam, did you want to play your best movies of 1993 comparison, or would you like me to try a game I concocted?
Oh,
I can do
yeah. I'm done for new stuff.
All right. So my game is called Where Does This Rank?
Yeah.
And so, as we all have agreed, we go through IMDb. Love on a Leash is 7.8. Our worst movie, Alone in the Dark, 2.4. And Love Bites is like almost smack dab in the middle with 5.4. So
Wow.
that's how IMDb ranks it. How do we? I'm going to talk about the movies that are above Love Bites, and you guys have to tell me it deserves to be above Love Bites or it deserves to be below it. So right above Love Bites, we have American Gothic at 5.8.
Oh.
I would say as a film that American Gothic is better, but not by a lot. So that checks out.
Yeah, better production, you think?
Yeah, a little more substance with the story and the pacing.
I would have to agree. Yeah.
All right. Above American Gothic is Leviathan with a 5.8. Better than Love Bites or worse?
I kind of want to put it just under Love Bites.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it had an interesting, cast. It's like where else would you see, Daniel Stern and Ernie Hudson on
Peter
the
Weller.
same screen, and Peter Weller, yeah, all on the same screen at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
But the visual
and special effects.
yeah, the effects,
The more we
somewhat
talk about
effective.
it, the more
Yeah.
like the cast and the effects and
I think I enjoyed Love Bites more, but I think Leviathan was Leviathan had a higher ceiling to be good, but it just didn't reach it. You know what I mean? Like it was more ambitious.
Good.
It aimed high.
Yeah.
All right. Next on the list is you go to a friend's house and he says, "Would you like to see Color Out of Space or Love Bites?"
Oh.
It's got to be Love Bites.
I'm going to agree with you. Yeah.
That's pretty tough for me.
Yeah.
I mean, not because it was my pick, but I'm just saying, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
When has Nicolas Cage not been an effective actor?
I guess it comes down to whether you're a Nicolas Cage fan or an Adam Ant fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, I wanted a little bit more Nicolas Cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't get enough Nicolas Cage. Like he was a little too serious.
On the other side, right below Love Bites is Heavenly Sword 5.3, The Panda Plan, and Scary Movie 1991. Are those movies worse than
Yes.
Love Bites?
They
or
all
are
have the
they
same
better?
rating?
Well, 5.3, 5.1, and 4.8.
Oh, okay, respectively. Okay.
They're all worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
worse.
say
they
I
deserve
would
to
say
be there.
Heavenly Sword and Panda Plan are definitely worse, but as I have made it known, I really like Scary Movie, so
Right. Yeah.
I think
You said
I think Scary Movie. I think Scary Movie is better, but not by much. I think if Scary Movie had better production, but then the question is, if you lose that production, does it lose its charm?
yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
I don't know.
And my final question: Love Bites compared to Love on a Leash, Cash Storm, and Crossroads. 7.8, 7.1, 7.1.
Those are way too high. It's almost an 8 out of 10. That's crazy.
What was the other one? Cash Storm and Live on a Leash and what?
And
Crossroads.
Oh, okay. Oh my
No.
gosh.
It is absolutely unfair that Crossroads is in the same tier as those two.
So would you
Like
say
Love on a
Crossroads
Leash?
is better than Love Bites?
No.
No,
No. Come
I'm
on.
not
No.
saying it, but I'm not saying it.
Love on a Leash feels a little too high. But it feels like it got, was that the one that
Ballot
had
stuffers.
Yeah.
It
the
got a
ballot
pity
stuffer?
bump.
Hmm.
That is probably the worst movie we've seen, right? Like that's like I know it's like funny and it's like really really bad, but it's the worst movie
Yeah.
for
From like a
yeah.
technical standpoint, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that movie is like a legitimate 3 out of 10, right? Like that's
Yeah.
like
If that.
right.
Yeah. And finally, putting it against our very first movie, Love Bites or Meth Gator.
Still have not watched Meth Gator. I feel like such a bad co-host.
Oh, that's right. That was before you joined up.
It was before my time.
Yeah.
I know it's
I
on
don't know.
your watch list.
Hmm.
So
I don't know. Meth Gator is a high watermark for me.
We started off so strong.
I know. It's the poster child for this podcast.
I liked Meth Gator. I feel like Meth Gator had the right amount of production value and the right amount of ridiculousness.
Yes. And a slapping contest
Yes.
like no other.
The highlight of the film.
Yes.
Yeah, there wasn't there like a bit where they're like, "Oh, we got to get to the other side of town," and there's like 5 extras and like a parade they have to get through or something, right?
Yes.
uh, and then is there a bit where they shoot like a rocket launcher and it's like a nuke goes off?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Oh, because it like hits the meth factory or whatever.
right. And somehow that the gator, he sheds his skin an exact replica of himself in his shedding, which makes him think
yeah.
it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm still confused how that works.
Right. But the real big question for that movie is why was the FBI sent there?
Yes. Go get Meth Gator on Laserdisc.
On
You won't
VHS.
be disappointed.
I think in terms of enjoyment, I think I liked Meth Gator and Love Bites about the same, but I think
Mhm.
Love Bites is a little bit of a better movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even by 90s standards, I think Love Bites had a better budget.
Yeah. And also wasn't Meth Gator the one where they keep using the same establishing shot of the Everglades? It was
Was it like a stock footage type
Yeah.
looking
yeah, it was
thing?
like the same drone footage from like 150 feet up of the Everglades. You could literally picture it.
Yeah.
Whatever you're picturing
Yeah,
right
I'm
now
picturing
is what
it
looks
now.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever you think it
Wow.
is, that is what it is.
Same one they use
Wow.
in Ozark.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now we know where Love Bites should be.
Hmm.
Above Crossroads, tied with Meth Gator, below Leviathan. There you go. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go to the first. What is your most positive thing you can say about this movie that you really liked?
It
All
did
right.
not fail to entertain.
It did not.
No, it did not. It for all its quirky 90s awkwardness, it was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm speaking out of, my love for Sergeant Farfalloni.
Carried the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
too
Without her bookending it, I mean, there was no movie.
yeah. There should be a post-credit theme. Nick Fury recruiting Farfalloni.
I'm going to just say the double entendres were very clever, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Multiple
Uh,
entendres.
Yeah, for me, I do think the comedy landed. I think they did plenty of good callbacks.
Yeah.
They had some good running gags. Another one that we didn't really touch on, but he would ask, Adam Ant's character would be like, "What does this run on?" And they'd be like, "Money." Like
They weren't
everything was
wrong,
just
though.
running. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it made me giggle every time. But or when they were getting chased by the detective, and he was like, "This dude definitely drives like he's from Jersey."
Eh,
Forgot about that.
guy drives like you're from Jersey.
Or when the girl asks, the way you're dancing, you have to be on something, and he's like, well, I'm actually from the past. Like he says something like, I'm a time traveler. Ooh, share that drug with me, please.
And
And he's on
Yes.
top of a tall building, and he says
yeah,
he's so high right now. And she's like, I knew it.
The opium was much better back in the day.
or whenever he like looks to the leading lady for confirmation, and I think my favorite one was he's like they were both like leaning sideways, like talking around a person. Uh,
I feel like if it was just slightly more polished, it could have went from like kind of, cheesy, charming funny to like actually really funny.
Yeah, I think it
Mhm.
kind of like didn't fully commit. I think it either needed to be all deadpan delivery or it needed to just get
Right.
like lustier, like just full Tim
Right.
Curry.
Uh,
Right.
Oh, nothing could match Tim Curry energy but Tim Curry.
Right.
Yeah.
But
mhm.
I mean, that's a big
Yeah,
ask.
that
I
is
feel like I
badass.
would be remiss if I didn't say that my favorite part was Adam Ant because he was really funny. Like his line reads, like the way he would say things, like it wasn't that funny of a line, but like he made it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I really appreciated all of that.
absolutely.
Is he in any other comedies? Because I really liked his.
Not really. He has a very small filmography. He's in like some television episodes. He's in like an episode of Tales of the Crypt and like The Equalizer or something.
What a disappointing.
He ruined his life.
Right.
Threw it away.
Yeah, I can't believe they had him in a vampire movie and he didn't have a song.
Right.
Oh, and it's the '90s where you ask like MC Hammer to make a song for your Addams Family movie,
Right.
so it would have fit perfectly.
We could have had Love Bites, the theme song.
Yeah.
I think maybe they were just being too much of a goody two shoes.
Mhm.
Whoa, he was in Batman the Animated Series.
I just saw that.
Okay, that is impressive.
That's why I liked it. Obviously, he was Robin. Well, to close this out, let's do our rating. I switched it up a little bit. Is it to be avoided or to be disposed? We just throw it out. To be tolerated. You saw it, you're like, that was a thing, and you're moving on with your life. To be enjoyed, you actually have good memories of this. Or to be the greatest. You don't think Tubi can do anything better or offer anything better on its station.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, like, if I'm envisioning the number line, it's like -2, -1, 0, 1, 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with to be enjoyed. I think it was very, very good, and
Yeah.
yeah, I do think it was, with maybe some exceptions, I think it was the most complete movie we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I would definitely say enjoyed.
I concur. Yeah, I would also say enjoyed. I mean, it may not be like on the tip of the tongue of the top like rom-com that you would want to watch but it was very entertaining. It was once I got into it, once I sort of normalized, parsed out the what I described as like the 90s cringe-iness of it, and I like sort of acclimated to, okay, like this is the air of the movie. This is the beat that it follows. I really I really did enjoy it. There were a couple of threads I thought that they kind of left hanging. Kind of wish that they did more with. Like there was a really quick bit that I guess they kind of glossed over where Zachary's in his coffin. He's going over numbers on, these big computer printouts, and he's telling Dwight that someone has been moving small amounts of money throughout the company's accounts, like tens of thousands of dollars at a time.
Yeah.
And I thought, whoa, is he gonna blow the lid off of some like embezzling scheme or something, or like has Dwight been, doing insider trading or something?
Right.
But no, they didn't do anything with it. It's just, wow, good catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a plot point.
No. You did a good thing. Good job.
You talk about cringe, but I love
Yes.
the modern wokeness of this movie. Like, you can't lie on a woman who's sleeping unexpectedly. Like, this movie nailed that issue and even made the woman into a karate expert, which she rocked him with a kick.
Mm-hmm.
So, for me, it wasn't about the comedy. It was about the commentary. No, just kidding. It was funny. It was a funny movie to be enjoyed all the way. I wish all of our picks had this kind of sense of humor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
speaking of which, Vic, you're next. You're next.
Oh,
And I know
you aren't ready.
Oh,
You
boiling
are
something
not
deep.
ready. No. No. I remember our discussion of Me, Myself, and the Void. How I went out of my way to find something decent on Tubi to share. Well, I believe I have found the worst movie that I could find on Tubi to be shared on purpose.
Oh no.
Is it Cash
Oh,
Storm?
no.
Oh, you wish.
We already watched that.
Is it the
You
lesbian
would
homie?
wish. You'll have to find out.
The Lesbian Homie 3.
Oh, folks, thank you so much for joining us on this To Be Decided. We love watching these movies, and we hope you're watching them with us and cashing your votes on what you like. And, well, in 2 weeks, we're going to be horribly punished by Vincent, it sounds like. So
We'll pay
stay
for our
tuned.
sins.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, I've been Mike.
I'm Adam.
I'm Ivy.
And I'm Vin.
All right, and thank you for listening to Be Decided.
Happy
Mike watches movies that are low on the charts. Adam picks the ones that inspire the arts. Ivy has a brand that is monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a total slog. So don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided. No, don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided. Ivy has a brand that is monsters, wolves, and dogs. And Vin tries to pick a movie that isn't a total slog. So don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for To Be Decided.